So you want to look good? Duh. In a society that's visual, who actually doesn't? This series is going to be about how to climb the beauty hierarchy. It can be frustrating, but you will likely never look the way that you want to look or like the images that you save or emulate on Pinterest and things like that if you habitually try and skip the stages in this beauty hierarchy. I've tried several times to skip steps, and you know what I've gotten? Absolutely did. Now I'm going to say this as a disclaimer off the bat. The beauty hierarchy requires money. So the first step, the real first step, is a job. I've also tried to climb the beauty hierarchy with £0 and 0 pence, and any step that I go over that you want more detail on, or like you want a separate video on, let me know. I've got you. I'll make another one. You know why? Because low-key, I fucking love this. I promise you, I could watch a babe wash her hair every day. And I kind of do. You know this, come and shower with me, my aesthetic shower routine. Yeah, I eat them up. That's not what my shower routine looks like though. I'm employed, baby. This is a hygiene video. Let's get clean for real. Keeping your hair clean. I believe the basis of good, like your hair looking beautiful, is your hair being clean. 2 to 10 days is really the limit. I don't think you should go longer than 10 days without washing your hair. You think I haven't gone a month without washing my hair before? Because I have. Has that been in service of my scalp though?
So this is showing like build up. You see all these like white bits here. That's a lot of product build up on the scalp and the actual hair strands themselves. And then if you look a bit closer, you see the redness here is like inflammation. So like the more red it is the more inflamed the scalp is. Okay. Let's look at.
No. Come on, guys. When I'm watching like hair care videos from girls with straighter hair, they always talk about like wash your hair when it gets oily. The truth is I could not wash my hair from today till Christmas. It's never going to be oily, but what it will be is dry as hell. There'll be a snowstorm in there. I feel like a lot of hair issues that people have come from hygiene, and not because people are gross, but because people are overburdened with work. And so they're like, let me just one more day, let me scrape it back, it'll be fine. Currently, hand on my heart, honest to God, I'm washing my hair every 2 weeks, guys. I'll be real with you. And that is not right. By 2 weeks, it's actually a disheveled disaster, but it's right now like the time I have, but I'm working on getting it down to once a week. I plan to get this under control and in order before we get onto phase 2, where we'll talk about hairstyling. So I don't want to be giving you guys advice that I'm not following, because that's not right. Come on. And you work out and your scalp's sweating? Come on now. Come on now. For shampoos, I like to have a clarifying one on deck, especially as I'm currently having the audacity to wash my hair every 2 weeks. I use the Way Detox shampoo, and then every single wash day I use the L'Occitane. Make sure every time you wash your hair, your lather, rinse, repeating. Try not to wash your hair once. The first time you wash it to get the dirt out, the second time you wash it to see if it foams up easily, because sometimes I hear people talking about this shampoo lathers, this shampoo doesn't lather, things like that. Most shampoos, if your hair is quite dirty, will not lather on the first wash because they're dealing with the dirt. On the second wash, they lather. You basically, one time, come on now, gather around for the confession. One time I had to shampoo my hair 3 times till it lathered. Truth to God, the hair was filthy. But you wash your hair until it lathers up. Also, we use sulfates around here. We use silicones. I'm not into like the all natural products, if you will. Just because, you know what, guys, for a time I was using them and they were fucking me over. They were fucking me over, so I just started to use what works. I use sulfates because I use silicones, and I can use silicones because I use sulfates, if that makes sense. So when people talk about that stripping feeling, I watched a girl's video, or a woman even, her video where she was just talking about hair as a material. There is emotion and feelings held in the hair. I do really believe that. But then it's also not fully an organ like the heart. So when she said to start treating it like a material, I felt that. So that stripped feeling, she said, are like gaps in the cuticle of the hair. And so even though I use a sulfate to remove everything, I then use a silicone. It's so deep that I literally, my conditioner is called silicone mix. Dimethicone, cyclomethicone. We got all the cones in here, and I like it because it fills the gaps in the hair. So I just use it like that and it works for me well. If you are using a lot of heavy butters and heavy stylers, these gentle cleansing shampoos, I would say no. I'd say if the gunk got in, the gunk's got to get out to make sure the hair and the scalp's fully clean. This is a hygiene video. Let's get clean for real. Okay, honey, so how many times a day are we washing? Once at least, I hear you say. I hope so. The air is polluted, like it just is. If you've ever seen a car that's been parked a long time outside, you'll see it's not being driven, nothing's happening to it, but it just slowly gets grimier and grimier. That's you. I believe in exfoliation for everyone. For me personally, I use exfoliation gloves just because what fits around your body better than your actual hand. I use my exfoliating glove with an unscented bar soap. This one in particular, I know like a lot of people want to smell good. I believe the base of smelling good is smelling like nothing or very neutrally. Like we smell like nothing and we build on from there, you know what I mean? Because I've gotten out of the shower before and been like, what's that interesting smell? Back in the shower we go. For me, I like to do exfoliation in the night before I get into bed just to be squeaky clean. And then in the daytime, you can do a flannel. Maybe you can do your bare hands, but something in me won't just let me do my bare hands. I need something. If your skin starts to feel sore to the touch, like after you're showering, I know it sounds extreme, but honestly, if you really get in there, that can happen. Then you know you're exfoliating too much. If you look at your skin and it kind of looks dull, then you're looking like, I don't know, it just hasn't got that glow. You need to exfoliate a little bit more. For me, it's everyday non-negotiable. I'm so sorry. The London air is filthy in truth. I love this city, but yeah. Guys, come. Please scrub your neck. Please don't just be... Sometimes I see in like stock footage, people just scrubbing here downwards. Please, let's get up here. Let's get up here. And get behind the ear too. Let's be serious. This is a hygiene video. Let's get clean for real. Next up, moisturizing. I told you this is step by step. I'm not assuming any knowledge. We're going step by step. I'll leave bookmarks so you can get to the bit that matters to you. I double moisturize. I use plain olive oil, cooking olive oil to be exact. I know that may sound bizarre, but I just figure if it's good enough to go in my mouth, it's definitely good enough to go in my body. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? I don't know. Let me know. And then after my olive oil, I put on an emollient cream on top. I just feel like this locks it all in. This combo is about to get the job done. I'll be so honest with you. This is where it's at. And with that, you're washed and moisturized. Body housekeeping. Change your exfoliating mitt once a week. If you want to win the Clean Olympics, you can change your mitts and glove every single day. I change mine once a week on a Sunday. What you're thinking to yourself, remember this, the things that clean you also need to be cleaned regularly or else they can't do their job for you properly. Don't be a person with, the bacteria-ridden loofah on your wall for a month, just using the same one. Don't do that. And you'll think, well, I don't know, like I use soap on it. Guys, please, we need a routine. Also, change your bed sheets. I'm saying once a week. If you share a bed, it really should be every 3 days, but I don't know who has time for that. Maybe someone with a housekeeper, but at least once a week. This is a hygiene video. Let's get clean for real. The first thing I'm going to recommend is oil pulling. This, you'll find if you go and Google oil pulling now, they'll say there's no scientific backing, no scientific basis. It doesn't do anything. But me, I love me some oil pulling. Can't get enough. I've been doing it for like 2 years now. It keeps your breath fresh, but not in a Colgate minty, what do they call those? Not in a mentholy kind of way, just in a neutral. Again, neutral. I'm really into neutrality when it comes to hygiene. I don't like too much. I do this every morning for 20 minutes. And now maybe that feels like, would that add so much onto my morning routine? But it won't, because I do it while I'm washing and moisturizing. So by the time I finish showering and moisturizing, it's usually about 20 minutes, 18 minutes. And then I can spit it out to the bin. Unless you want to piss off yourself and everyone you live with, do not spit oil down the sink. I recommend using organic cold pressed extra virgin. I don't even think they say extra virgin for coconut oil, just for olive oil, but like organic cold pressed virgin coconut oil. I had braces as a child, and the images they showed me of like what happens when you don't clean your braces properly, like they showed little eroding squares where they put the base of the brace. Because I had train tracks, I didn't have Invisalign. Like the NHS are not going to give you Invisalign, please. But the pictures of the eroding patches on the teeth made me an oral hygiene freak. And so from Amazon, I actually ordered a full set. I don't even know. I'm going to find out the names of these and write them on screen. But I have this thing. I have the mirror. I have this thing. And like at least once, usually twice a week, I'm going in my mouth. I'm inspecting my own teeth like a dentist, like an aspiring dentist. Sometimes you clean the front of your teeth really well, but you don't get to see the back. And I feel like the back is where a lot of problems happen for people, especially plaque buildup, things like that. And so you get the mirror and you like that. And then you can use your phone to shine a torch. So you need to be standing in front of a mirror, and then you get this mirror and then you shine your torch and then you can see. Now, some people may think that's too much, but like I said, those pictures scarred me. So if you want to go to the next level of your oral hygiene, a dental inspection set. Another one, interdental brushing. Yes, We are not flossing. I've never really felt like flossing was the vibe, but incidental brushing for sure. If you've never done it, you may find that your teeth, like your gums, kind of bleed the first time. But if you keep it up daily, it will stop bleeding. Oral hygiene freak, reporting for duty. Change your toothbrush every 3 months. I actually also use a manual toothbrush. I was using an electric toothbrush, but I started to feel like it was almost over polishing my teeth. I felt like it was too much. I buy these toothbrushes from the Humble Brush. They say they're made of bamboo, but let's be so honest. The bristles are plastic. I think the handle has some bamboo, but I just think it looks cute. And I've been trying to buy less ugly things. If you don't mind contributing to Amazon being a global monopoly, then you can, there's a setting on Amazon to like place something on continuous reorder, and you can say at what intervals. So you can just put your favorite toothbrush on a 3-month reorder interval. If that feels bad, just put a reminder on your phone and go to the shop and buy one. That's what I do. This is a hygiene video. Let's get clean for real. So we will get on to full-on manicures because I'm a manicure girly in the next phase. Clean, clipped, and shaped. Like, no one can ever hate on you for having nails that are clean, clipped, and shaped, okay? Whereas chipped, other than being an oral hygiene freak, chipped nail polish, I hate it. My thing is, if you wanted a full nail painted, why is it now okay to have tiny scraps of polish in the middle of your nail? There's something about chipped nail polish that looks unhygienic. Even if your hands are clean and washed, there's something about it that looks very unhygienic. Okay, we're not getting into manicures, but just clean, clipped, and short. I also advise carrying around little pots of oil and cream for when you wash your hands. For me, I find if I'm just washing my hands all day and not re-moisturizing, they look an absolute state. I have little pots like these. This is my coconut oil. This is my emollient cream. And then if I'm out and about and I've gone to the bathroom, I just get out the oil on my hands, get out the cream on top. That's the only time I accept top-ups, is when moisturizing my hands. And then they don't get dry. That is my basic hygiene. That's my basic hygiene Bible. Of course, you can add some flair and add some on top, but this is like how you keep yourself clean and fly. Oh my God, how could I forget? My queen, you're probably thinking, how clean could you be? And you didn't even talk about deodorant. I've spoken about her before. I'm going to keep speaking about her. Salt of the earth deodorant. This deodorant has changed my life. The aluminium ones, I was getting huge lumps under my armpits. Then not wearing deodorant, I was stinking. And then this came along. And this did it. It kills the bacteria under your arms, but it doesn't make you smell. And you smell like nothing. Neutrality, the true base of hygiene. So I really, really recommend this. That's why I like simple ingredients. This one's just potassium, alum, natural mineral salt. That's it. Then you're clean. Then you can add some perfume and make yourself smell cute. But the bacteria is gone. Can you really ask for more? I don't think you can. That's episode 1 of the hierarchy. I'm pumped to make this series. As we work our way up the hierarchy, you'll see that there are some things I have down pat, like hygiene. I'm pretty on my hygiene game. And there's some things that I'll be learning and teaching at the same time, passing on the knowledge that I've gained to you guys. Doodles. Okay, I see you've stuck around for the bonus Bible. Please, guys, make sure, once you're clean head to toe, please make sure that your clothes are also clean. I would say this goes without saying, but I promised that this would be comprehensive and step by step and assume no knowledge. Make sure you clean your clothes properly. If you ever, don't be embarrassed, if you've ever put your clothes in the washing machine, you've taken them out and you smelt the armpits or you smelt the crotch and you're like, I don't know, it kind of still stinks. You need to pre-wash, you need to pre-soak your clothes. Get a soap bar, Vanish do one. You can just get a regular one that will be in the supermarket aisles, like a cheap regular soap. Wash the armpits, wash the crotch. I never thought I was going to be sitting on camera telling people what my mum used to tell me. Pre-soak it, especially if you're in your puberty era. Lots of hormones going around. Especially if you're in your junk food era. Because the junk food's going to make you smell a bit bad. Pre-soak, pre-scrub, then put it in the washing machine. You've cleaned yourself head to toe. You've made an effort. You're washing your hair regularly. You're cleaning behind your nails. You're cleaning behind your ears. And then your clothes smell. You've let the side down. Don't do that. I love you. I want better for you. Toodles for real. Love you. Mwah.